Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of this beauty community and for coming back to check out this new video. So we're talking about the Danny Seo Clean Beauty Box. And this box actually doesn't come in a box, if that makes sense. So it just comes like in the packaging, but it's still considered a box, and you get 5 full-size products for $40. And what's really cool about this is I'm always intrigued by clean beauty, but I always feel like I don't really know enough about it. So I kind of get lost in the ingredients and the reviews. And if you're like me, you go down the rabbit hole so far that you're like 35 reviews in on the 100th ingredient and you don't even remember what the product is. So it's really nice that Danny Seo, who is an expert in this, curated this box of products. So you don't have to be the expert. You can just trust that he knows what he's talking about and try to your heart's delight. So there's a real good variety of products in this box. I'm going to start with the one that really surprised me the most. This is the Lavido Thera Intensive Foot Cream, and I'm not 100% sure what makes a foot cream different than any other cream. So I've never really sought out foot creams, but when I saw it in the box, I was like, this is interesting. Like, I'll give this a try. So one thing that I really like about this is that the formula is thick. And I like a good thick moisturizer, especially for my feet, which can get a little dry. And as it's getting nicer out, we don't want crusty toes, crusty heels. We want to be moisturized. So I really appreciate this formula. And it also feels almost cooling when you put it on. Like, it's really, really soothing. And I know there's some green tea in this. It has myrtle, or no, it doesn't have green tea. It has myrtle and tea tree. And I think that that's maybe where the cooling, like soothing sensation comes from. It almost smells like a spa. Like, when you go to a natural spa and like, I don't know. It's very soothing. And I really like using this after a long day. You can rub it on, let it sink in. And in the morning, my feet do feel like super, super moisturized. So I have been absolutely loving this. I never thought that I would be someone who like wants a foot cream, but I definitely see myself repurchasing this after I'm out of this. And you do get a good amount. Like, this is a pretty nice size bottle. So definitely my favorite product in this box that really shocked me. Next up, we have the Seeds Phytonutrients Daily Hair Cleanser. And I've only used this once so far. I've used the other products a lot more, but I wash my hair about once a week, and so I've only used this once so far. Anyway, with all that being said, this is the only product that doesn't come within its own box, and the packaging is pretty cool. You can see like it just looks like a piece of cardboard, and I was like, how am I supposed to put this in the shower? And it said on the packaging, it's okay to go in the shower. And I was like, okay, girl, we'll see. And I didn't have any issues with that. So you do not have to worry about putting this in the shower. My hair is natural. Right now I do have sewn in extensions. So it's a mix of my own hair and the extensions. I did not have any trouble with this shampoo drying either hairs out, which is good. I did use a different conditioner since this only came with the shampoo. So, if you only use shampoo, I can't really tell you how that may affect your hair situation, but this paired with my conditioner, I didn't have any issues. One thing I will say is that I'm not sure if it's color safe. My hair is dyed about 2 shades darker than my natural color, and I did notice that when I dried it, I did have what looked like some dye left on the t-shirt that I used. So I'm not sure if it's color safe, but I also can't really tell if I lost color because my dyed color is so close to my natural color. So if your hair is dyed, something way out of your natural range, that's something that you may want to be mindful of, that you may lose some color if you use this. Another really cool thing about this is that once you use this bottle, which is made from recycled material, You can open it up and there are heirloom seed packets inside the bottle. Then you can compost the paper bottle and recycle the liner. So I guess you can plant the seeds. I don't know. I'm curious. Like, I want to use it all up now to see, like, can I plant the seeds? Will something grow? I'm really intrigued by this. So I am curious to see what the end result will be. But I do like this. So far, I like it. It's a nice shampoo. Next up, we've got the Instanatural Vitamin C Cleanser. And this cleanser is so beautiful. Like, it has a very light citrus scent. It doesn't smell artificial at all. It's a very, very light scent. You may not even notice it depending on, how much you notice scents. And it's such a gentle but effective cleanser. So it doesn't have a ton of foaming, which I don't mind. It does foam up a little bit, but I do feel like my skin is very clean after I use it. And it also doesn't leave my skin feeling dry, which is important. You want something that's going to cleanse your skin, but not strip your skin of all of the good stuff that it needs. And I feel like this does a really, really good job with this. And I also like that it has vitamin C. For me, one of my problem areas, or it's not really a problem, but an area of concern is hyperpigmentation and dark spots, especially like on my cheeks. I have like a little on my forehead and on my chin, and vitamin C is important in my skincare regimen. So I do like that this cleanser does have vitamin C in it already. So now we're going to the Farmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. And first of all, before we even get into the moisturizer, I kind of discovered this on accident, but this is like the coolest feature of this product to me. So you've got the bottle, of course, the Honey Halo Moisturizer bottle, and it comes with a nice little spatula. But watch. You see that? It's magnetic. It stays on there. And I love that feature because sometimes you get so many spatulas, especially if you're at all like me and you love skincare products, and it's hard to keep up with them. And depending on the shape of the bottle or the jar, they may not always lay on there nicely, so they're always falling off or you're knocking them off. So I love that you can just lay this on top and it's going to stay there. Now, the moisturizer itself is really nice as well. So you can see inside, it is on the thicker side, so you definitely don't need a lot. I really just use like a tiny little drop, and that's enough for my entire face. And this is made with ceramides and honey to help protect the skin's moisture barrier. I have found this really, really moisturizing. I like using this at night after retinol because, as we know, retinol can be drying, and this actually feels like soothing when I put it on top. I'm not sure if it's honey or if it's ceramides or if it's just me feeling good, whatever it is. When I put this on, it really feels like soothing, like calming to my skin, and I really, really like that effect. Plus, it's super moisturizing. So this is, Danny really knocked out the park with this. Like, none of the products in this box disappointed me, which is rare for a box. So I do like that you know what you're getting up front. I didn't look into these products. I just clicked add to cart. But if you wanted to look into them, you could. But even without looking into them, I wasn't disappointed at all. Okay, so we're going to go to the last product, which is the Beekman 1802 Triple Milk Formula Primer. Now, this one at first, I was kind of like, I'm not so sure about this. So this is a goat milk, coconut milk, and milk protein formula, and it is a weightless pore perfecting primer with SPF 35 broad spectrum protection. It's oil and fragrance free. Right now, I have just been using this as a sunscreen. I do plan to try it as a makeup primer. I just haven't gotten to that yet. So the first thing, it's liquidy, which I knew, when I was shaking it, I was like, okay, this feels like juicy. But obviously in the bottle, you don't know like how liquidy it is. So it says to shake it well, which is true. Like, you do want to give this a really good shake. And when you pump it out, you don't need a lot. So that was my other mistake. Like when I pumped it, I was like, oh, whoa, liquid. So let me show you. Shake it up. Okay, let's pump it out. I'm going to do like half a pump. Now, you see that? That's about as much as I'm using when I use this. And I will caution you, if you have a deeper skin tone like mine or deeper, you really, really want to make sure that you don't use too much, because when I did use too much, it gave me a little bit of a white cast. But when I use the correct amount, I don't have that problem at all. Like I have it on right now, and I mean, you can see I look completely normal. So I just pat it in. And I think you can see what I mean here in terms of the cast at first. So you can imagine if you're using too much of this, like it's gonna give you that little like almost ash kind of look. But you can see as it's absorbing, that's going away. Let me just rub it in a little more. And you can see like now everything looks normal. Like this hand compared to this hand looks pretty much the same, except this one looks a little smoother, more moisturized than this one. I do like that this formula absorbs very quickly, and my skin feels like smooth and soft after I use it. So the effect is really nice. I just say like make sure that you shake it up and that you don't use too much. Those are the keys, because the first time I didn't shake it up enough and I used way too much, and I wasn't sure, but then I went back to it and shook it up some more, used half a pump, and I mean, it's really nice. And I do like that it's not shiny. Like I don't have a lot of shine. I just look, you know, naturally mattified and smooth, which is what I like, especially if I'm not wearing makeup. It's just a no makeup day. This is perfect for giving that smoothing effect without having to apply any makeup. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Danny Seo Clean Beauty Box is that it's definitely worth a try, especially if you're intrigued by clean beauty, but overwhelmed by the choices, by the ingredients, by all of that. Then it's a good way to dip your toe in the water, to try some really great products, learn about the different formulas in these products, the brands, and go from there. So I really, really think that this is a great starting point. And if you're already a clean beauty lover and you haven't tried these products, it's a really great way to try them in their full sizes for an incredible value. So let me know what you think about this review. If you're gonna try out this box, if you have tried out this box, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. There's a new video every single Friday, and hit that notification bell so you can be first to know when there is a new video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.